Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting to Fallout. This is Season 2, Episode 1. It feels so good to be back. Can't wait to see what Lucy and Hank and Cooper and Maximus are up to because it's going to be wild in, from what I understand, is New Vegas.
Yeah, part of a game. I'm definitely ready, willing, able to jump back into Fallout. It's been too long. Cannot wait to get back into it.
Yeah, I absolutely loved Season 1. It has been a minute. One of the handful of shows we've done on this channel where we had to wait along with everyone else for the new season to come out. We've been waiting patiently, but it's time.
We look forward to seeing what Season 2 is going to bring us.
Let's go!
Our primary concern at Robco Industries is creating greater efficiency in the workplace. If the American government needs a hand in settling our more international disputes...
Jesus.
Goddamn parasite is what he is. We didn't vote for this dumb maggot.
Walking Dead alum.
What was he in, like, episode 2?
Season 5, episode 10?
Every dollar spent is a vote cast.
No.
And that fellow right there, he has more votes than every one of those pan-headed politicians in Washington. You his biggest fan of something? Why, yes. And if the will of the American people was to endow that man with a significant portion of his wealth, well, oh, good golly, that can't be a bad thing now, can it?
Golly.
What trade are you in? Construction. So you must use the H&H nail gun. Smooth action. Sure beats using a silly old hammer, doesn't it? Why, I thought you'd be grateful.
Why use a silly old human when you have a robot?
I think you're in the wrong bar, pal. Obsolescence. It's a heck of a thing. You know, I try and see it from your perspective, but it's hard to imagine being so dim. Hit me in the mouth. I think I'd enjoy it.
Oh, okay.
I'm rarely wrong. Let's move on.
That was interesting.
That,
Oh,
$31 million. What would you do for all of that money? Short of ideas? Well, that's no surprise. How about I offer you one? Allow me to put this on the back of your neck. What the hell is it? Call it good old-fashioned market research.
No.
How about I break those hands you've never used? See if you even notice. Then we'll take his money.
Oh, he's turning his head. That's the perfect time to do it.
yep, right there.
And now he's got control.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I'd like for you to do me a small favor. Get rid of your friends.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh!
You fellows do use the H&H nail gun. You should feel good about it. You paid for all of this.
Oh! What a toss.
Oh.
So that's the level of control.
Uh-oh.
Oh, too much.
The world may end, but progress marches on.
Seem to find
all right.
the happiness I see.
Mind control device.
I got something real exciting for you today.
Oh. Looks like you're cooking.
No.
This asshole has been tormenting us con since before your granddaddies were born. And today, some little bounty hunter put him right in our fucking laps.
And that used to be a store. I think I bought a soda pop there about 25 years back.
Are you about fucking done?
That woman behind the counter, her name was Darla. She was a reasonable woman till you matching jacket had to move in.
Man.
If it's okay with you, I'm about ready to get on with it. But you can't hear me. I'll say it louder. I said I'm about ready to get on with it.
There they are.
Oh.
to get on with it.
Little good and the bad and the ugly here.
What is she doing?
Excuse me. So sorry. I'm hoping you can settle an argument between myself
too
and my
nice.
traveling companion there. Plan A was to leave you alone and avoid the scenario altogether, but we tried that and I just start starving to death. Plan B. A was for me to turn him over to you so that you would open up your safe and give me the considerable bounty you put out on him.
What's plan C?
You just let us go, and we keep the caps you gave me, which, to be clear, we do need for our survival. And just to ask the question, would it help if I said please?
Whoever kills the girl gets to eat the dog.
Your line.
Said booyah. For the freaking. Well, she doesn't want to.
Shot him in the ass.
Doesn't want to kill him. Just wants to.
Yeah, I don't see the point of keeping these gentlemen alive when all they're going to do is try to take her out.
Yep. Oh, that'll do.
Death before surrender. Did that say surrender?
Yeah.
Death before.
Oh, good tune by Marty Robbins.
Yeah, here we go.
The Ranger with the big iron on his hip.
Oh! Yeah. Oh, right there!
Oh, look at his neck.
Heal.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh.
Shoot folks in the kneecaps and the ass. But if I'm being honest, you ain't.
I'm not going to apologize for not murdering people.
Good old Lucy.
Well, all that matters to me is you shoot that fucking rope.
Yeah, he'll do the rest.
Yep.
Well, I did, didn't I?
Eventually.
After I hung there for a while.
Looks like where Captain Kirk fought the guy in the rubber suit, doesn't it? And then they used it in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
You clearly see the zipper.
It looks like all the old photos.
Bombs got shot down. Most of them, anyway.
Well, if they could do that for Las Vegas, why couldn't they just do that for America?
Because there was no they. There was a him. Man by the name of Robert House.
Maybe if that's where your family went, they're safe there.
Nowhere near Robert House is safe.
Why would my dad go to Las Vegas?
It's a good question. We're about to find out.
Mm-hmm. They didn't take any the weaponry from those other folks.
So they'd have to carry it.
He might have used all of it.
Got what they needed.
One guy had that AK.
There's a lot of earning potential with the end of the world.
Okay, that's who I thought it was.
How can you guarantee results?
Yeah, Robert House of Rob.
By dropping the bomb ourselves.
JD! I want you to go to your room, okay? And I want you to pick out your 3 favorite outfits and your favorite toy, okay?
I'm glad they're still going to give us these flashbacks.
Because we know what eventually happens
Yep.
with them, at the birthday party.
Where are we going, Daddy?
We're gonna go to Bakersfield, sweetie, okay?
What about Mommy? Is she coming with us?
For Los Angeles County will commence in 10 seconds.
Like it's got that rocket looking thing.
Yeah.
Make the world.
Old Voltec.
We're all going to die.
Daddy, I'm scared.
We're 15. It's okay.
Oh, look at this.
Cooper Howard can keep you safe.
Zach Morris.
Yeah.
AC Slater.
Yep. Screech.
They are really reaching into the musical catalog for this episode.
Wah, wah. Wah, wah.
They had these deep cuts in season 1, too.
We're blowing through our water reserves at a troubling rate.
Then we need to reallocate power to the temporary water filters we built out of spare parts.
Hey, guys.
I thought she was blind. Deadpool.
Reg, this community has always done what it takes to survive.
I guess so.
The water chip, which we need to survive, which is broken.
Oh, right, yeah, that.
That.
I'm no engineer, but you'd be surprised what a guy with a PhD in event planning can.
Maybe you should find an outlet. Start a club or something. Any kind of feelings you may be feeling.
What kind of feelings am I feeling?
Shame? Uselessness?
But I like shame. Shame I can work with.
So you see what I'm up against. In 33, I leave my quarters, take a right turn, another right turn to the elevator. Here in 32, it's a left.
Everything is the other way here, so just do the opposite of what you used to do.
I'm not sure it's that simple. Heck of a wife you got, Chet.
We're not actually married.
And a beautiful baby.
Not mine.
What happened? Life, I guess. Things move quickly down here.
I don't have a family either, Davy.
Well, enjoy it.
Other way, Davey. Other way.
Just seeing if you've gotten around to giving me a job assignment yet. Everyone else has one. If you haven't chosen a gatekeeper yet, I have experience.
I've been busy, and I need someone to take care of the baby, and it's used to you.
It's used to you.
Would you at least consider giving him a name? Because the neighbors have started to call him Chet Jr.
Let's go with that then.
Sort of a personal area for me, having watched him die of starvation in the Weevil famine.
Chet, are we having an argument?
Absolutely not with that knife out.
No, everything's good.
Chet Jr. it is.
Oh, how are you with computers?
That was Norm's department. Maybe you can ask him in the terminal.
Great idea. I'll just send the other vault a message.
Gosh, I have a feeling this season's gonna be, Chet's gonna have some huge moment.
Aw, damn, cheese and rice.
God ham. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, so you found water. You're out of food. Starvation is a heck of a way to kick the bucket. I'm offering you a much more dignified solution to the one you've chosen for yourself.
I'm not gonna be your prisoner.
You're already my prisoner. All you have to do is wait until the surface is safe to recolonize. And then we'll all head up for Reclamation Day.
And when is that exactly?
When there's no one left on the surface to disagree with us.
Well,
maybe you'll be more reasonable once you're a little hungrier. Good luck finding something to eat when you can't see.
well, we can see just fine.
These 3 vaults are the product of decades of strategizing. The combined efforts of hundreds of the brightest pre-war minds with all the resources of a functioning civilization.
Management.
You're in over your head, and no one is coming to save you.
Son of Hank.
Can you just pick that thing up and just smash it?
He's going to start to hallucinate in a few days, and that brain's going to look like a cheeseburger.
So you think my dad is going to lead you to your family, which means you think your family's still alive after 200 years, and somehow I'm the optimistic one?
Oh.
Ugh.
Stomped in half.
Your daddy, always making new friends.
Yeah, just stomped right through him. I mean, I know those suits are strong, but...
And heavy.
What's made fresh
Fresh that's what I was wondering.
I don't see any cows around.
Just ahead
and
eats.
tasty.
Do you see any cows down here?
Excuse me. Hi there. I'd like 1 bowl of... So, just wondering if you happen to see...
That's the fleas.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, where do you get the fleas? Well, you can see them on the spoon.
Yep.
Eat it while it's hot, miss.
Oh, they're oh, look at them.
A little jumpy.
What do you? No. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, look at it.
Passing by in a sort of oversized outfit made of metal.
He took my son.
I'm sure your son is up.
He's dead.
No, we don't know that.
No, just my kind of luck. That sucker owed me money.
Money.
He went that way.
Thank you.
Not going to finish your
You
soup?
find any money on the body? It's mine.
Fair enough, Mom.
What exactly is it you plan on doing once we find your daddy? We gonna do it like usual. You put a bullet in his ass. Put one in his head.
No, I'm gonna bring him to justice.
Okay, let's see how that goes.
I was raised to believe that's what everyone deserves. So people know that how they conduct themselves matters. They don't give up hope. Like you say you did, but really it's still in there.
Well, I hate to break it to you, darling. The way you was raised wasn't real.
Look at your alternative.
Ooh.
Oh, Cooper Howard.
Cooper Howard.
Yeah.
We're getting a flashback to set.
Yeah.
Vault 24?
You see the door is not closed. It's not going to be good.
Sit around that table.
Whacker Kami.
Like they were talking about a new business strategy.
Sounds like you heard something interesting.
What you knew?
And now you do too. What are we going to do about it?
Yeah, would you have believed that if she said it?
I'm not a spy. I'm not a red. I'm a fucking Hollywood actor who likes horses and cars.
You get to sit in rooms that I can't. Meet people that I could never.
Meet people like who?
Are you familiar with Robert House?
There you go, Robert House.
The guy owns half of Las Vegas.
He's also building privately owned missile system.
Ah, there you go.
With enough firepower to follow through on your wife's proposals. When the bombs drop, it'll be Robert House that presses the button.
Are you asking me to spy on the wealthiest man in America?
Not spy on him.
You want me
Your
to?
wife is going to Vegas next week to sell cold fusion to Robert House. Then,
Which we saw in the finale.
play nice with your wife and get on that trip to Vegas. Where are you going?
Home. Well, I still have one.
When the world goes down in flames, at least you'll know your hands are clean.
Glad they were able to bring her back.
Yeah.
Even though it's flashback.
Janie, let's go. Come on. Come on.
Meanwhile, Rodco owner Robert House created a stir today with remarks on the escalating war. In an interview with Kelsey News,
Look at that kitchen.
merely who will push the button? More on that story after a word from our sponsors.
Who indeed will push it?
This conversation's going to get interesting.
Looks like Daddy took a detour.
Daddy. This delivery, I love it.
Never seen a vault like this before.
Par for the course, in my experience.
You've been to a lot of vaults.
Uh-huh.
You must like them.
Not exactly.
I gotta make peace with the fact that I might finally learn what happened to my wife and my daughter. Whether they be alive, dead, or something far worse.
I know about the experiments. Been to Vault 4.
Vault 4 is the best case scenario.
To be fair, it was a little weirder than the one I came from.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, Chris Parnell.
Now they destroyed down in Vault 4. Open it.
Just ask nicely. I'm sure she would do it.
Same team. Same team.
Really think my dad is down there?
Phil has it coming in. Phil has been going out too. What I'm curious about is why he even came at all. Ain't you a little curious too?
I think we're all a little curious.
We'll just let dog meat hang out up there, huh?
Yeah, he's fine.
It's not your fault you were born in a vault. Let me hear you say it.
It's not my fault. I was born in a vault.
It's not my fault. My parents were or are related.
What were they
Good to say it out
like?
loud, doesn't it? That's just the first step. Trust me. As someone who's come out on the other side of this, I know what it's like to wonder if people look down their noses at you based on your family tree. A regular person can have an ingrown toenail, and it's just an ingrown toenail. We have to wonder if it's because our genes are somehow broken. If I am somehow broken.
We're gonna change the rules, right?
We're gonna change that, right? That's not what this is about. The rules are good, but that doesn't mean those of us who are products of
look at their
inbreeding
back.
need to feel bad. You understand?
Come on.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a mild allergy to dust, and sometimes I wonder if it was my father's fault because he fell in love with his cousin, my mother.
I didn't study genetics, so.
Oh, well. You know, I always felt my mother viewed me as a rival, which mirrored her
Oh, here we
relationship with
go.
her own mother, who was in love with my father, fifth cousin. All the fifth cousins were fourth cousins.
Wants to do a family tree there.
Just
Stacking groovy kiss.
Just go straight up.
What was my dad like?
Ambitious.
And why was he here?
Well, being one of Bud's buds was a highly coveted position back in the day. We had applicants from as far out as Fresno.
Oh.
Oh, look at that.
He's gonna eat it.
It's got two heads.
Looks like it.
If you aren't willing to go into cryo, you could always let me inject you with this guy right here.
Sort the way you said it.
Your body will rapidly decompose, turning into a dust that will get circulated through the ventilation system, ultimately making its way into your cornfields back home.
Jeez.
Then you won't have to deal with all the headaches of being alive. You have two rational choices. Get in your dad's pod or die.
You're right, I only have two rational choices.
Time to make an irrational one.
Yep, like smash that thing.
Plenty of irrational ones.
What are you doing?
200 years of planning in order for everything to go just right. That seems like a lot of work if you ask me.
Stay back. Stay back. Ah!
I think plans are slightly overrated.
Oh, no, wait. I need that to threaten you. What are you doing?
I need that to threaten you.
All the balls.
Oh, here we go.
No, they're supposed to come out once every 30 years. This isn't even a cogent plan. It's just chaos.
Agreed. Plans are hard. Chaos, though. Chaos is easy.
Very
nice.
easy. Well.
There was a lot in there.
How's this going to turn out, though?
Man, are we going to see Maximus at all this episode?
We have yet.
We might just get like a whole episode of the Brotherhood with Dane, Max. I mean, there's a lot to follow up from where we last left off with them.
Matching jackets.
Why would Vault-Tec allow communists in one of their vaults?
I wouldn't be so sure they did.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
that was her walking behind him. That was Lucy.
Correct.
Oh,
holy shit.
they're doing a little Clockwork Orange.
That's what it looks like.
With two comrades, cooperation of individuals. Selection, her favorites, the lead.
Yep, they even have it on their eyes.
We choose people over product.
Ooh, a mess.
These are Americans.
Created equitable.
So
The Vault turned them into communists.
Freedom is inevitable. Yeah, for the revolution will not be futile.
So f***ed up.
My dad removed the drive.
Of course he did.
Nope.
Somebody leave a little trail.
Sugar bombs.
Is this a trap?
Very easily could be.
Must have been Lucy's favorite.
Ooh, a piece of sugar bomb. Ooh, a piece of sugar bomb.
Who is this?
Oh. He's got something on the neck.
Well, hello there, Sugar Bob.
Is that the sun?
Looks like your daddy picked himself up a guinea pig.
What do you want?
I fix everything. Go home, Sugar Bob.
Left her a message.
Yep.
Go home!
Oh, he's going to pop.
Yeah.
Oh.
All over her face.
Amazon shows likes head popping.
The old head pop. That's kind of their go-to.
I've seen more head popping in the last 3 years than I think I have in my entire life, tenfold.
You ever seen your daddy use one of these before?
No.
You gonna take his advice?
He won't stop hurting people.
Yeah, no shit.
Honest
We better
approach.
get going.
That was an interesting way to send a message.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, there we go. Oh no, actually, this probably still isn't Maximus.
No, it's
Yeah. Old dirty Hank.
You have 462,311 unread messages.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
We've got a lot of work to do.
Well, he's back to his desk.
Oh, he gets to wear suits.
I don't think I've ever heard this song. I like it.
Oh, don't relax. I wasn't back. Someone.
This is so crazy just to think in these 200 years, all the planning, where we're still
Yeah.
discovering a shit ton.
They were definitely thinking long term.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, just
global comms.
Gonna tell all the
So-
VIPs to wake up.
no, just see which ones are up. Because what other cities were protected then, like Vegas was?
This is Hank McLean, boarding for duty, sir. Nobody in Vault-Tec knows I'm here. Wanted to let you know I'm still alive, trying to pick up where you all left off. Looks like a couple of the Vault experiments ran into some
didn't
speed
work
bumps.
out.
Speed bumps.
This one, miniaturization.
Oh.
Jeez.
What it all needs is integrating. But I'm confident that if I just roll up my sleeves, I can bring it all home for you. Then we can finally talk about my promotion.
My promotion.
After 200 years, I'm finally moving up in the world.
When this is all over, you will be begging me to help you.
Gosh, man.
Reporting for duty, Mr. House.
Oh.
That it? Wow. That can't be it.
Well, I'll see if there's any.
Yeah, I think you're right, though. Diamond Dave, I think the next episode will probably be all about the Brotherhood and Maximus.
Yeah, because that's pretty much, we didn't get anything.
Nothing.
No.
Especially the way we left off.
We just got him in the previously on, and that was it.
Moe, Bison, Steam. Now, this is all stuff from the game, right, folks, that we're seeing here?
Yeah, because I've heard that New Vegas is regarded as one of the better ones of Fallout. Lucky 30 out. You never know. Almost there. Your dream awaits.
Oh,
it's this season.
It's the upcoming stuff.
Hey!
I understand we're discussing the Civil War.
I think he was a voice in one of the games. So he's done a lot of voiceover work for.
What do we always say?
Oh, this guy's back.
There are worse people out there than me.
What a shot that was.
Everyone's a winner, eventually.
Same goes for losing in my experience, except for one man.
Never bet against
The house always wins.
I know that you came to Vegas to kill me, did you not?
Whoa. He was in a suit?
You don't help us, there won't be a Vault 33 anymore. That if you can hear
More
me.
creatures?
Is that Macaulay Culkin?
My little sugar bomb.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
Well, again, I'm sure there was a bunch of stuff in there that is going to, for the gamers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll all know, but man, it feels so good to be back. And, you know, I'm glad that they chose to just have this episode just focus on Lucy and Cooper and everything else going on with all the Vault folks. And because there was just so much to go over here. I like that we got all the flashbacks, and we're apparently going to continue to get flashbacks leading up to the eventual moment where, you know, the bombs drop and Cooper's taken off. So really cool to get that backstory, everything that he was tasked with to go take out House. And man, it's going to be an awesome ride. So I appreciate that they focused on that and are going to probably leave the next episode, I would think, to deal with Maximus and the Brotherhood and everything from that. You know, they think he's a hero, think he saved the day. So it's going to be wild to see how that plays out. So that'll be fun. And because, again, so much to cover, I would rather have it not be rushed and just take the time week to week, tell the story the way we want it. But yeah, so the flashbacks were awesome. Getting to see House with our Walking Dead alum folks in the bar, or individual from the bar. And man, once that bat came out, I think we all knew kind of what time it was there and how things were going to play out. But so much stuff that Vault-Tec's got their fingers in and everything they're trying to do. And to me, I look at it as it's just all preparation for what they want. They, you know, for the elite as they see it, to eventually go scorched earth with the world and then come back and reclaim it the way they want it. So this is just a wild story. And look, again, appreciate what Walton Goggins brings to the character of the Ghoul is just so much fun. It's like you can't take your eyes off the guy when he's on the screen because you just never know what's going to happen next. So that shootout that they had, you know, a little reminiscent of the
that's
good,
what I was
the ugly.
just how they play off of each other, Lucy and Ghoul. Like she's so like
good.
Still being a goody two shoe, you know, as far as won't take anybody out, shooting him in the knee and the ass. But the Ghoul's like, well, that's fine, I'll take him out.
It's kind of like Terminator 2 a little bit there.
You just got to take out the rope, which she did eventually.
Yep. But so that was fun seeing their kind of team up a little bit. And again, the music that they use in here, I know you alluded to it, Diamond Dave, with, they use some really deep cuts, but the music selection has just been on point. Even just this first episode, it's been outstanding, as well as the previous season. So I'm so excited to see what we're in for.
Yeah, Ella and Walton are they're just play off each other so well. And what I'm looking forward to this season is more of them, just because she can learn more about his history and what he had to deal with it, with the inner workings of Vault-Tec, because he was there from the beginning. And I mean, we did get teased in the teaser what's going to happen with Mr. House and that moving forward, but she's gonna learn more and more, and then eventually then hopefully discover more and more then about Hank, her father, because we found out too that they get unfroze every 30 years is what the little, I don't know if we ever got a name for the little brain in a tank.
The brain on a Roomba.
Season 1, they did a reveal of who it was.
But so their dynamic was amazing as well too. But just the fact that now we can learn more about Hank, and like we saw that he went back to his desk. So like every 30 years, it looks like they're going to they wanted to keep developing those mind control devices. And we saw that even a Vault they were turning them into commies. They're taking Americans and pushing something entirely different on them.
Yep, little Clockwork Orange stuff.
Because we saw all the different vaults have all the different things, especially in Vault 4 last season. And, Ghoul said, that's nothing. Yeah. I mean, we saw Purnell with, one eye or anything, but we didn't see anything else. Brain covered small.
Bud Askins.
That was the human, I believe it was, but that was the brain. But, because it was him. Mm-hmm. That's right. That freaking doofus.
I love that. He's like, what are you doing? Get away from me. I need that.
I need that to threaten you. He breaks the syringe. And he's like, he actually has feelings and stuff. So then that's going to be a huge thing moving forward too, that he's unthawing essentially all of those people, because you think it's been 200 years since then, so every 30 years, so only 6 prior to Hank,
and he's going to have to open the doors, otherwise they'll all die because there's no food and water.
Yeah, and so now you're going to open up how many more that we're supposed to set for the next how many years, next 30 years set apart. So there's going to be a lot of people then coming Hank's way wanting their promotion. Yeah. Only 200 years, but you'll get that promotion.
Finally got it.
But what a great way to start off.
Yeah, that was crazy too, seeing that when they were showing Coop and his daughter, they already had all that stuff just flying through.
Yeah, so all the tech.
I can't wait to see these flashbacks to help kind of really complete the puzzle, because we already are in the now. Yeah. But seeing all that buildup and probably what could have been prevented.
And we saw the chaos, and that was just a test. I mean, they didn't tell it. You would think they would put over the speakers.
They had it on the radio.
But only on the radio.
Only
but
the
who
people on the
outside,
radio.
like mowing their lawn, is going to have the radio.
That's how paranoid they were. Yeah, I'm really loving how much backstory they gave us. One of the things that I thought when we got into the latter portions of last season was that the whole how this started thing that was kind of played. It's almost like, hate to compare it to other post-apocalyptic, but like The Walking Dead, it was like, yep, once you got past, the CDC and basically this is how it started. Yeah, every once in a while they would give you somebody's backstory and they went back to where they were at when it started, but they didn't really focus on the start of it that much. Of course, different plots, different scenarios to how the post-apocalyptic world came to be. But I wasn't expecting this much flashbacks and going back to everything that happened leading up to where we're at now. And so it's a very interesting story. Obviously, you can get wildly creative. I don't know if this is from the video games. We didn't, at least I didn't play them at all. So I don't know how much backstory they gave in the video games and whether, season 2 is going to mirror story that was already in the video games. I remember after season 1, some people were saying, well, there's a lot of things that lined up, but some creative writing and things like that. So that was cool. I really appreciated that. Kind of getting caught up, it's been a year and a half, pushing 2 years since we've had season 1. So, a little bit slow pacing ish, which I shouldn't really say that. We had some gunfights and some pretty good action, but in this world, it was cool to see them start with basically the good, the bad, and the ugly. I mean, that was pretty much exactly what it was there. Spoilers, sorry folks, but he gives the line, the go ahead, and she's just waiting there trying to find a peaceful solution, which was
she
cool.
had 3 options, A, B, or C.
It's crazy. It's like we have this much. We saw people's head explodes. We saw a dude who got stomped on by a machine, and it's like you start to get numb to that. But the fleas, the best scene. The soup.
It was fresh.
Jumping around in the soup. It was like, oh my God, like the things they're able to do. Like, okay, people are going to be numb eventually to, some of these battles. Of course, shooting grenade launchers at each other and some of the deaths that we see in the gunfights are very creative, and visually it's creates quite the spectacle. But there's still like the little stuff they do that really gets you, like the stuff that's actually going to turn your stomach. And the flea soup was it for me. So it's interesting that Lucy's still kind of living in this world where after everything she's seen so far, and granted she hasn't been on the surface that long, but everything she's seen, she's still carrying the demeanor that she's carrying, the whole be nice to people. I want to find my dad, bring him to justice. That's how I was raised. So
it's the world she wants.
Yeah, she's trying to stay true to herself. Like, I'm not going to let the way things are up here change who I am as a person. How long can somebody hold out like that? Who knows? But she's doing a good job up to right now. You guys touched on all the crazy stuff going on in the vaults, the Indian breeding support.
Yeah, that was kept looking at each other.
Hey, look, if you have 200 years and you're only, getting spouses from one other vault, it's like, sooner or later, everybody's going to be 4th or 5th cousins. So that was a lot of fun. But overall, a really good episode, and I think kind of goes without saying that we all have pretty high expectations for this particular season.
Yeah, I'm real curious with the development of the chip or that control device, essentially, because we saw that they were making progress from this
smaller.
big down to almost a micro. And Hank saying he's going to continue on, and you guys, I'm going to do so much that you guys are going to basically want me. So who's he really reaching out to? And if it's something that I missed in the first season, just give me a pass on this one, considering how much time's gone by. But I'm curious who he was trying to radio to. Maybe I'll have to go back here, see if there's anything on there that gives more of a clue.
Yeah, I was thinking it was House.
Same. That's what I was thinking.
Maybe. Because I got to believe that Cooper didn't do the job. They wanted him to do it.
Yeah,
he was the guy that had the missiles.
Well, and Gould was talking about if he's still in Vegas, so he was talking to him as he could still easily be alive.
So maybe it is House, or I don't know. But I'm fascinated to see what and who he's talking to. Yeah. That place looked fantastic. Again, all the planning they have done to get to this point is it's crazy. And like I think we were kind of saying in the last season too, wouldn't be surprised if any government decided to do that kind of crazy shit that they're doing in this game.
Seems way too believable.
Yeah, very much so. And
I just wanted to shout out, because I know we didn't yet. I know we kind of did last season, but again, the brilliant set design and the costumes and the special effects, they absolutely crushed it in this first episode. I know we really appreciated that in the first season. They've continued that with this one.
Well, I'm glad Walton is. I think what did he say, folks? Like 3 hours in the chair.
It was 2 to 3 hours. I was actually, when I was
surprised by that.
Because they did a fast version of it.
Yeah, I was getting ready
to, came out.
Watching the recaps, kind of getting caught up on season 1 before we dove into this tonight. And one of the videos came up where he was talking about, he's like, eventually I just kind of started watching movies while they were, would watch old movies while they were doing the makeup on him. So, check his phone.
Yeah, it was some interview that I saw that on too.
So I think it was like 2 to 3 hours though.
Yeah, so bravo to all you folks. I'm glad for at least Walton's sake that it's that much time, because I'm glad that they're doing these prosthetics instead of, we got to make sure we get the CGI done right and whatnot. Obviously the nose is, I think, touched up a tiny, tiny bit, but still part of the prosthetic, which I'm glad, again, they're doing here. I'm loving the flashbacks that they keep giving us. So obviously we just saw that coming up on season 2 of Fallout. They're going to keep incorporating that, which I'm glad, because I feel like there's a ton of information with any character, any scene from the past that they could just really dive into if they wanted. So bravo, keep that coming. Of course, the actors do well. I am anticipating the next episode that we are definitely getting the Brotherhood, Max, Dane, basically a focused episode on that one. And then maybe we start branching into everyone a little bit. I am kind of curious to catch up on the Max now, considering, we left with Dane raising his hand and them chanting his name. And he's just kind of like, no.
Yeah. Well, and let's not forget, they turned on the cold fusion generator at the end. So we didn't see any repercussions from that yet, as far as like what happened, who got the power, what stuff worked. I mean, we got a little bit, at the end of season 1, but
that cold fusion got turned on by Kate.
That's a pretty big deal.
And then almost a couple, 2 more minutes of some stuff that they were showing us with Ghoul and Lucy, and that was it, right, folks? So again, I should highlight again, we do not know anything about the games, haven't played the game, so we're coming in with a fresh set of eyes with no knowledge of that story. So I'm curious with all you gaming folks, how was this first episode? Are you liking the direction that they're going to go here? I think a lot of you kind of anticipated that because of the way we left off with New Vegas or Las Vegas, however they're calling that in here. But again, to me, not a slow-pacing episode, as Oko, said there. I did enjoy the action sequences because they get real gory, and I'm glad they kept that because they could have easily just went this, well, you get the idea kind of route. We don't need to show up, but I'm glad they are showing it in here. And yes, the contrast of Lucy trying to save, not trying to take out people, but leaving it to the Ghoul, which he kind of mentioned here.
Well, it's funny because it's like she's gonna try and change him to better. It's like he's a 200-year-old man. You're not changing him. He is still bitter about everything that has transpired in his lifetime.
Yeah, and the crew that they rolled up on, Lucy gave them the options, and they just said, "Well, first one that takes her out gets to eat the dogs."
Yeah,
and kind of know where they're at with their things.
Well, and Chet again, I think. I don't know what the moment will be, but I think there's going to be a huge moment for Chet coming up. Or maybe I'm just wrong, and maybe it doesn't happen.
Well, I think that's
part
of
that vibe, though, because the way she was.
Well, because you want to really, brought him back saying like he feels like he's worthless to not end up having him do something.
Yeah,
in my mind.
And that's kind of part of the risk, I think, of having that 2-year break. Is you wonder, are some of the characters who were maybe on a trajectory in the first season, is that going to continue into the second, or will their screen time be kind of phased out a little bit as they maybe decided to go a different direction versus where they were in the first? I mean, who knows? But definitely gonna be a lot of fun. The one thing that caught me, and because we're replaying it back right now as we talk, when Cooper took the drink of the martini, the glass that had all the little gold things on there, it reminded me of the fleas in the soup, and I'm like,
Well, I think it was just the contrast. I mean, the contrast with she's drinking soup with fleas in it, and he was drinking a drink with gold flakes in it. I mean, look at the contrast between where they were at before and now. I think that was kind of the idea.
That was a nice touch.
Well, in that reveal of the vault, I know you touched on an answer a little bit, but talk about disgusting.
Yeah.
Like the plans that they had. Now, we know they talked about it in season 1, just kind of high level, I think it was, of their plans of like what we can do. We can
with each number.
And create this division between people and yada, yada, yada.
But it's like when you see
it, it's just like, wow, really disgusting of what they were trying to accomplish in there.
Yeah,
and I can only imagine what's going to get revealed as we go.
Yeah, that guy that was still alive. Now, the guy that was alive down in the vault, telling about the sugar bombs or whatever, that was the soup lady's son, I'm assuming, right?
Could be, or it could have been the first guy that we saw with the
the stomp. Yeah,
so I don't know. I'll lean on you folks for that one.
It wasn't a guy with a footprint because he wouldn't have been then in that vault later on.
Right. So that's why I just assume that because she said he took him.
Yep.
And Ghoul's, well, he's probably dead. And she's like, yeah, he probably is.
He owes me money.
Well, they didn't check him for any money to give it back to her, so there we go with that. But
yeah, I enjoyed this first episode. I think it's just gonna go.
Oh God,
rocket ship all the way now to.
Think of how good it was. We didn't even get anything with Maximus, so we have a lot to go on that. We cannot wait to dive into more of this Fallout because season 2, episode 1 in the books was very good, really good way to start it off.
Wait, what is this?
Yeah,
Waiting
weekly
stuff.
drops. Tom Petty said it best. Waiting's the hardest part. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.